Alright. What's up, guys? Welcome to this show's Boom. Welcome to the Phantom Side channel. And we here with more Max Effect 1. And last few streams, few episodes, we was on the Imperial mission, and that was clearly much our first mission. Now we have to go to the council because we had like a weird vision and stuff. So basically, I've been learning some stuff, trying to figure out some of the stuff. Ooh, that's great.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Nope. Wait. Oh. Where's Joker? Hold up. Where is Joker?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower.
Alright.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Quick loading.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
What? Oh my god, bro.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any question.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
He's dangerous. It's the truth. They're blind. He's dangerous. It's the truth. They're blind.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done.
Bro. You gotta be
Instead,
kidding me. It's
Nihilus
not my
ended up
fault
dead
that
and the
Saren
beacon was
Kyle
destroyed.
That's
betrayed
Saren's fault,
us
not
for
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our
It
accusations.
is not my fault.
Otherwise,
that
the council might use this as an excuse to keep you
for
on
that,
the
like,
Spectres.
freaking betrayed us. Like,
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I guess maybe that's why them too. Import your locations are marked on your map. Open the map computer with space across it. Head back. We're on land. We're not on a mission. Alright, go to the town. Basically, let's look around first. Alright, so, what's this? Begins. Patrol report. Captain Hudson reported some usual NG readings during a patrol of Francisco Rare. Coolidge, she had particularly concerned about the hinge system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that assessors. Do we want to send in a recall team? So this got added somewhere in the journal. Oh, unusual read. Go to the system and conclude and investigate. Okay, where we are in the map. Still in here. We're getting out. Where are we in the map? Oh my god, I gotta check the map every single time. Where are we in the map? Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh, damn. Okay, we got some little bit of aliens. We can talk to aliens.
My reputation is at stake. I spoke.
Bro, who got that voice? Is it this
Hello
thing?
there, human.
Oh my god,
Sincere
is this
apology,
thing? What the world?
But I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Goodbye.
You seem
what's wrong?
distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the
Oh
one who
man,
started all
what
this.
happened? Never mind. Concern. What happened? So
What did
happened?
this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
Oh man.
Suffice it to say,
Oh no, that
she
thing
has
seemed nice.
compromised my authority
That thing
as a
seemed nice, bro. Where is she? I understand. Where is she? I understand.
Good
I
luck with your
understand.
problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
Oh man, that thing seemed nice, bro. All right, what about this? Shoot.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
Damn, like all these things are nice. Why the word this thing is a free?
Din
What?
Kornak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Embarrassment. Man, I don't like it. I don't like how you say Earth Clan. Like, what the?
What is it
freak?
you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council.
What? Oh my
All
god.
but the EarthClans, it would
Hold
seem.
up. Oh my god. Stop.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting?
So some
How long do
aliens
you
had the
think we'll
brute to
continue
be part of
to
the
wait?
council. We're not getting
Bah,
nothing.
this talk is wasted on the humans.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Man, I don't like him because, like, say something about Earth Clan. Like,
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
give me the deeds. Like, where you came from? Where you at? What you do there? Like, stop being a dick 24/7. Like, just tell us.
A standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are
he's
not
getting tired, bro. He's like,
We
bro.
barter and trade our lands and tribe leaders in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Okay. Oh wait, I think we're.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Man, again, I don't like. Okay, this.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers.
Okay, somebody read this for
us. The Turians have
us.
the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence
that's why
spread,
it's
the
hard for them
Turians
to
have come to
understand
rely on the
Torian
Solarians for
betrayed them.
military
I guess
intelligence
so.
and the Asari for diplomacy.
Because
despite
the
a somewhat
dude,
colonial
like,
attitude towards the rest of the galaxy,
not as
the ruling
probably
hierarchy
not even
understands
the
they
name,
would
but the
lose
dude,
more than they would gain
the dude he
if
was
the
talking
other
to
two races were ever
was a
removed.
Torian as well, right?
Turians
So
come
is
from
that
an
a reason
autocratic
why it's
society
hard for them
that values
to
discipline
like freaking
and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor? There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay, so maybe that's why like it's hard for them to understand a Torian did all that stuff when we was on that mission. Cause like they're like the council military forces, right? So they're like an alien soldier, I guess.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Okay, alright. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna check out all of this. You guys might need to skip. If you guys are bored of this, then skip it.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
So they made those weapons. I guess, I don't know.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and
yeah, you guys gotta
dead
skip
and
all
living
this,
bodies
'cause
on
these
mechanical spikes.
This gotta be a long thing going
The
on.
spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth
were the things
wherever
that was
the
on
teeth
the
of the dragon
planet.
Eris were
What,
planted.
that was on the planet.
Dragon's teeth
like the
and
first
husks
mission we did.
bear
Oh
little
my
resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Oh my god.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species
I
have
feel
come
like
to
this
call the Citadel home.
This is stuff we
It
already
serves
seen,
as
but
the
I didn't
political,
read it.
cultural, and
Yeah,
financial
this is
capital
stuff
of
we
the
already
galactic
seen, but I
community.
didn't read it. That's it.
To represent their
I want you to
interests,
actually
most
read
species
it.
maintain embassies on the Presidium. The
Just in case you don't know
Citadel's
what's
inner
going
ring.
on, well...
The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community.
Town, basically.
Five
so,
arms,
mixed with
known as
humans
the
and
wards,
aliens. Yeah,
extend from the Presidium.
Yeah.
Their inner surfaces
And that's
have been
why we
built
got
into
alien
cities,
military
populated
and
by
human
millions of
military.
inhabitants from
Okay.
across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station... The Council is an executive committee composed of The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans.
Well, I guess we gotta let
Since
him
the
read it all
Prothean
over again.
extinction,
Hold up.
numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
All right.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species,
So we got a Torians
the Council's
and
decisions
Celestials.
carry great weight throughout
And we
the galaxy.
saw a Torian Celestial
No single
together
Council race
in
is
one
strong enough to
cutscene.
defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each Each of the council
So is
species
it- so
has
it's a
general
Torian and
characteristics
Celestial working
associated with the
together,
various
probably.
aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
Damn.
Spectres
nice.
are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They
Well,
are
he killed
elite
our
military
Spectre, I guess. I
operatives,
don't know.
granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that
Oh,
time,
really?
the Alliance allowed
Damn.
survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly
Shanxi.
defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first
Shanxi.
and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher,
First
launched a
contact
strong
war.
counteroffensive,
Shoot, alright.
evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for
basically,
full-scale
like,
war,
so
drawing
basically
the
it
attention
was
of the
like
rest
there
of the
was
galaxy.
enemies at first, and
The
then they
Council
started to
quickly
work
intervened,
together.
forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
So yeah.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Planets and locations.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus
slave
invades
train?
the nearby Attican Traverse.
They was out there?
These attacks are typically
They was
small
out there,
raids
bro.
against
Oh
poorly
my God.
defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system. Omnitools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, Omnitool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omnitools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies. Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Alright. So yeah, we did mostly, everything. What? Oh.
The Geth, the Volus, are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy.
Oh,
but
yeah,
they are also a client race of the Thorians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Okay, yeah, we need him. I am sorry I've been disrespecting you, sir. You've been doing your work. You've been keeping us in check, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. You've been keeping the aliens and humans in check. So yeah. But that thing was nice. Let's save in just in case something happens. All right, so where are we? They got that thing read everything for us, and I don't have to read it. It's a long reading. Alright, so... Bed back. Bed back. Alright, so... Woo! Okay, this is where the real stuff come in. Allow me to be your guide.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real? Virtual guide? No thanks.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
There's a lot. Critical
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space.
So, I'm guessing humans do not have a virtual
were invited
thing.
to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
I'm perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Alright.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Okay, so, why was humans optional? Why were the very first?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter.
Wow, what?
In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Again, let me.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple
because he's virtual, so...
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they
Look
petitioned
at me
the
learning
council
about
for a
Mass
greater
Effect
role
lore,
in
guys.
determining
Like, look at me,
interstellar
look at me.
policy.
I'm finally doing
In
something.
recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council raised?
The council
Right.
races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be
So, very
unfair
much
to demand
like,
such an enormous burden
if your
of a
council had
species
to do
unable
all
to
that
meet these
responsibilities, so
obligations.
yeah.
The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Man, we got a lot
That's
to say
pretty
to
damn
them.
arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Alright, council.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in the Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Oh my. What? I already read this. Why? I already read this. I already read this.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from
Alright,
the
give me the
branch of
deets
special
about them,
tactics
like-
and reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent
Ugh,
is
my
handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is
Handpicked?
preserving galactic
Oh,
stability
nah,
and
bruh.
resolving volatile situations that
That means
cannot
we
be
gotta get
handled
another
through normal
Spectre.
political channels.
It probably
In this
is,
role, they
then.
are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or
Like
authority
guns. I
except
got
the
like
Council
3 guns
itself.
on my back.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Okay, more. So, more technology.
Biotics is the ability of rare. A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to
very
interact
much a
with.
program.
Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Alright.
Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
So, can we go over here? Yeah, we can go. So we can go all the way over there. So we're not gonna leave. We're not gonna. No.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
We met.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Alright, location, personal question.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics.
Okay, we got alien is assistant stuff. Okay, alright.
What is
location?
this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Savina.
Oh, wait, we already know Safina, so we already talked to her. Let's leave. We already know what that is.
Have a pleasant day.
More lore. So, where is it? Wait, what?
The city.
Where is?
The Citadel isn't. The Council is.
Okay, you wanna know? Never mind.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh my god, bro. What do you say?
Big place.
This is a lot. I don't want to run. I don't want to run around. Let's just go to Korea.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
What is the academy? Point of interest. Points of interest. Alright, so let's go this way for a bit. Oh my god, let's go this way for a bit. Yeah. Use the critical to travel quickly between. Oh, really? President locations. Okay, so we can use that. The critical town is tall while staying far to your left. According to the plaza in the House of the Council is at the point. This is crazy. Let's save. Bro, look at this, like... It's it. Hold up. Oh my god, like, look at this place. This place is so beautiful, like... This place is so big, like, oh my god, I might get lost.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they
Oh,
are
man,
essential
what
to
the
the
world?
operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Alright.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the
Right, tell me
council
about
chambers
that.
and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Go on, Council.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
They're not open to public. I've been asking to go there.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the
I feel like that
meaning
guy. I feel like that
striking
thing got
piece
be
of art?
porn, isn't it? Like
Is it a
maybe in the
tribute to
game
Prothean
porns,
A
isn't it?
reminder
Because
of
like
their
that's
conquest of the galaxy
because
through
did
mass
that thing
relay
be a portal
technology?
like for us to
Or
like get
perhaps
here
it
or
is a
something?
symbol of
Like,
unity.
so maybe it
A
might be
Prothean
used near
acknowledgement
the
that
end of the
relays
game.
would
I just see
eventually
it.
lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Hey, I love a dub. Love a dub. Okay, what is it? Mark command increase percentage damage so quest save per weapon heat. Skip remain talents. Skip remain talents. Okay. Shotgun a lot. All right. Echo, what we got? Oh wait, first aid. This one medical kit to all wounded squad members restore healing. So we didn't get her, nothing for her yet. So more about this.
When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain
for a while.
and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening,
fixing things,
Keepers have
don't
become
bother with them,
virtually
I guess.
invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself. Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars.
I can just see that thing be
create
used
corridors
as a weapon
of
or
virtually
something
mass-free
like.
space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
All right. So another one down there. Where are we? So there's another one down there. Alright. I know we should go to council, but I want to have information from these things first before we go and talk to them. Oh, hey, what the?
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one
Okay,
called
see, he's
Shepard.
nice. I don't know what's wrong with the other one.
It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Have we met? Who are you? Are you spying on me? Who are you?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it
Barla
necessary
Vaughn.
for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel.
See,
When someone
they
as
see
important
this,
as yourself
that made me
arrives on the
think of them
station,
like they doing good
I
work.
take notice.
Personal question. Okay, go.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law.
Oh no. Oh,
Even so,
no.
many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain.
Oh shoot, yeah, that's...
His personal finances private.
Don't pay it.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Bye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, that's SJ. Alright, so, damn, I got all this case. All this, like, cereal. I don't even know the flavor. What? I'm not reading all this. You. Oh, shoot. What is this thing?
Ah, human. This one is greatly
what the
pleased to see you here in my decadent
bro,
emporium.
you don't get a face. Bro. So look,
Who are you?
Cousins. Bro, I
This
would
one's
say
face
so
name
long.
is
If this were
Delaninder,
really me, I'd
though
probably be
many
like
in this
so
place
long,
simply
bro.
refer to it as Delan.
Why I'm talking
Please
to
take
you right
time
now,
to
like,
examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great
what the
worth.
freak is this? Like, I like to pay something.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will
wait,
not be
so
disappointed.
he's an item shopper. Non-human armor for equipment. Okay, so he's shopping. So this is it's like I don't know what, bro. I don't know. These look like good armor, especially that thing. So you wanna know? I'm like, let's save, but affiliate, is that doing too much? Let's save our money. We don't got enough.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would
It
you
is
care
good
to
to
see
see
some
you
of its
again.
fantastic items today?
Personal question
you?
first. Wait,
This
what
one's
the
face
freak I'm
name is
looking at?
Delaninder, though many in this place simply
Shopkeeper,
refer
oh.
to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful things.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed. Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
The Geth are the Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kajay, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here, guys. Alright, so